Hey, all right, welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in and watching the Cypress Sports Show, brought to you by Coach's Corner, your go-to spot before and after the game. I'm Jeff Russell here with Mark Slevcove. This week, we're going to welcome girls wrestling to the program. We saw boys wrestling last week. We're going to check in with girls wrestling this week. We'll look into Kiana and get some fast action questions from her as well, and get a little recap of where we're at in the winter. Like we've said, it's very busy. Lots of tournaments, lots of games, lots of things to follow up on. If I win this game, I play on Tuesday. If I lose, I play on Wednesday. You got to keep checking the schedules to know who's where and what's going on. But we got games all week. So
we talked with boys wrestling last week. They were in a big tournament, and they got 5 guys that made it to the final day. So 5 guys advanced to the 2-day tournament. That was great. We're going to talk with Bella Lyrse, one of our wrestlers on the girls' side this week. She competed last week in Santa Ana, and she finished 4th out of 64 schools. So she had a nice showing. Way to go, Bella. So they were busy over the weekend. Boys basketball had a busy week last week. They played in Redondo Beach 3 times in some showcase type tournament. Played at Servite, which was a great game, a great atmosphere. Yeah. Servite did a great job with their student body and their event. And Coach Mitchell, no slouches on the schedule last week. That was
no
tough.
Slouches this week, right? Right into another tournament, and that's a very difficult tournament usually as well.
Right, North Orange County tournament up at Sonora. They got Quartz Hill and Etiwanda this week. After last week playing Long Beach Poly. Inglewood, who's got a kid who's going to be the #1 all-time scorer in California. So really difficult schedule. Yeah. And the boys went 1-3 last week. They competed their butts off, but hopefully they'll get a few more wins this week, get back on track. Girls basketball, right, they got Kennedy coming up this week. So Coach Rivera keeping alive a little Kennedy game coming up. It'll be Monday night. So by the time we see this, their game will be completed there on the girls' side. Boys and girls soccer got started. So the girls went 1-1 last week. The boys went 1-1, losing to Anaheim but beating Corona Del Mar. The girls lost to El Dorado. So 1-1 last week, and of course, congrats to our girls soccer coaches Nicole Weinberg and Chrissy Grana, and along with 4 alumni who made it to the junior college state championship, lost in the finals for Golden West College. Chrissy and Nicole are the coaches over there, and they have 4 alumni participating, so great season all around there. Yeah. And then, of course, girls water polo is playing. They were in a tournament over the weekend. They had to go up to Yorba Linda, got a couple of victories, and this week they take on Santa Margarita.
Very good. Well, lots of stuff as always. I was able to make it out to a couple games last week. Look forward to seeing those games this week.
The song team too, Coach. I forgot.
I was just to say
they got their competition started. They came home with a couple first places.
They competed at University High School, and I think they had a couple first places in one of the nationals tournaments. And I know that they're excited about that. So looking forward to getting feedback after we get through break and all that, and getting ourselves planted in league play once we're done. That'll kind of feels like slow down, but not really, because there's still games every day, but they're not everyone playing every day.
Scheduled.
So it's a little bit different. So, all right, sweet. We are here with Bella and Alice. Thanks for being here.
Of course, thank you for the invite.
Yeah, so you guys are familiar with our show, Channel 7, all that stuff. You guys are excited to obviously.
Right, yeah.
Right. Yeah, right. Well, hey, so wrestling. We got boys wrestling, we got girls wrestling. How did you guys decide that wrestling was for you? Like, why not soccer? Why not water polo? Why wrestling?
Okay, so for me, it was because, first of all, I don't think I was that good with, playing with balls. Playing with balls. I just wanted to try something new, and I thought that wrestling was kind of cool. And also, I wanted to kind of, be the stereotype that, girls can wrestle, or girls are as strong as guys, or it's not easy for girls. But definitely, I did that because I wanted to kind of, break stereotype.
And for me, I do martial arts, I do jiu-jitsu, so I kind of already had a familiarity with that. And then Lumberg was the reason why I joined. It's him constantly begging me, you got to be on the team, you got to join. I pushed it off freshman year, and then I came back and I was like, all right, I'm kind of good at this. I can do this, And so I did it, and I committed, and then I'm here now. So
nice. And I mean, it's been a grueling sport for girls.
Yeah.
Flag football now is a big grueling sport. And so when you guys look, is there people that you knew ahead of you that you look up to that were wrestlers before you?
Yeah, 100%. Jessica was in one, but she's good here. She used to be my partner. She was really good, really tough on me. She was a hard partner, just constantly pushed me to be where I am today now. And honestly, if it wasn't for her, I don't know where I'd be, honestly. So she was a very big person for me.
For me, it was my two partners, Ella and Kayla. They just graduated last year, and they always pushed me. They always helped me out, and I like really appreciate it because without them, I literally don't know what I would have done. And I would not.
Very awesome. So you guys were their proteges.
Mm-hmm.
They were your mentors, and now you guys are upperclassmen, so the roles are going to be changing, right?
Yeah.
So who in the underclass are you guys kind of taking on? Who are you mentoring now and you're going to see rise up to be strong women and athletes?
Right now, I'm like my current partner is Chloe, and she's been here for a while, so I wouldn't say like I'm like mentoring her in a way. We're both constantly pushing each other.
You're challenging each other.
Yeah, they're challenging each other. So I really appreciate that because last year she wasn't able to like continue on with the season because like she got her knee injured. But like now that she's back, I'm happy that we're able to like push each other.
I'd say for me, my partner Jade, she's like 30 pounds heavier than me, but the thing is like her being heavier than me is a challenge for me for the strength part. And then me being like smaller, I'm faster, so she has to get faster when we're each gaining something from like going with each other. So I do see her going far because she just won third place at her first varsity tournament.
Yeah.
At Big Lady Cast. So I'm really proud of her for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't wait to see how far she's gonna go.
Well, very cool. Wrestling again, individualized, right? You got individual stuff. There's a team component. Is your focus when you go into a match more just individual, right? Get my points, win that, and then that just helps the team, or do you really care about the team part too? Like, hey, I want to make sure our team does well, root for everybody. How does that play into those two components?
For sure. I think especially like as you get older and you have like more experience. Like for example, like for me, I've been wrestling for this is my third year now, and for her this is her second year now. And, like knowing how it feels to be someone who just started wrestling, we always like go to our like teammates matches and support them. Like between rounds, we don't really like usually like sit down and rest. We always like run to like each like others like matches and like support them because it goes by weight. So like as soon as we're done, we like run to our like our friends like matches and like always support them. But yeah, for sure, that's what we usually do.
Yeah, I think it's both. Like when you're wrestling for yourself, but your teammates are always there behind your back, like pushing you, being there for you. I just feel like having that makes you want to do better just like for yourself and for the team.
Is there a teammate that you hear when you're wrestling? You're the one?
This one.
Everyone?
Yeah. She's so loud, and then she hits me on my back too, gets me warmed up. Who else?
It was like last year. It was me. Like Ella was really loud.
Jessica was really loud.
Yeah.
She's for doing.
You should have had her in class. Do you guys have any fears when you go into a wrestling match? Is there anything that you fear, or has wrestling helped you conquer any fears often?
Like some fears that I used to like have was like feeling of like the fear of like failing, but I think that at the end of the day there's no like real failure in anything. That I kind of learned that even if you lose and then you tried your best, like you didn't really fail, like you learned something out of it. And I think that kind of like wrestling kind of helped me like conquer that fear and like realize that it shouldn't really be a fear for anybody.
I'd say for me probably injury, because I get injured pretty easily, so that was one of like, and also knowing who you're going against, like that I cannot know who I'm going against because I get in my head. So I just wrestle. If I just wrestle and I wrestle, I do great. But if I know, I look out for things. Like I stalk them and I watch. So, but I think that was a fear. But I've conquered it now. That was like my first year, but like now I have the confidence and I just I wrestle my match. So
she won the blood rounds to go to Masters.
Yeah,
being this like state like runner up, it was crazy. She didn't know. We didn't. We only told her after.
They don't tell me. Yeah,
we only told her after, and then.
I imagine that could be, it could get in your head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you see this person on paper, this person is from this school and they won all these matches. Well, if you don't know that, right, you just go wrestle. I
just think like they're just like me, they're just starting off, and that pushed me all the way to Masters. That was the only thing that helped me.
Well, I was just going to ask, is there like a match that you remember more than any, but that might be the one.
The thing is that side of the gym went crazy for me.
Yeah, oh my gosh,
I
it
didn't even
was
know
so
who they were.
loud.
My
You must
parents,
have known who the other girl was. Right? You got her.
my parents jumped over the fence.
Yeah,
to
we were
run to.
jumping. Like, it was
That
crazy.
Also, my first place at Bishop Amont when it was third overtime.
Oh my
And I
gosh,
had
yeah.
I had one with a takedown in like the last 3 seconds, third overtime. That was crazy. I didn't
It's
even
like
know.
9
I didn't even know I
minutes.
took her down. Honestly, it was still. Everything was such a rush. I watched that video back. It was a nice video.
For you?
For me, definitely, I would say it was when I won league last year. I was, all my friends were there, especially like what, really like I really appreciated was that fact that like all the coaches were there, all my teammates were there, especially like my senior friends from last year. They were all there. Like they got to see like me wrestle like one more last time, like both girls and guys, and I didn't think I was gonna win league because like the girl that I was going against, like she was pretty good. Like she wrestled I think for her entire life, and I was just like, oh yeah, I don't know about this. But I got her, and I was really really happy. But yeah.
What are you guys' goals for this year? Individual goals, team goals. What's your goals?
Individual goals, I want to at least make it to Masters this year because I lost my blood rounds to go to Masters last year. But team goal, I really want everyone to just like learn that they can truly like learn how to wrestle and that they can do it, because a lot of girls some girls are kind of like fearing that they may not be able to wrestle and they're kind of like scared to like do moves. But I just want people to become more comfortable and just like doing the moves that's for them instead of being like, oh, like I'm too scared to do it. You know what I mean?
I think I want to make it as far as I can, further than I did last year. State, you know,
Yeah.
it's in there, but you know, it'll also be a dream to go to state. But it's just like it's the plans that God has for me. I'm just trusting in Him right now, you know, step by step. But for the team, I mean, last year we did really good, but you know, we're starting fresh. So I mean, I could see us, you know, winning the league. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a lot of work to do. We want to make it there, but yeah.
Well, very cool. Well, hey, we got some fast action questions. We're going to bring in Kiana, kicking in with Kiana to bring those questions to you.
Hey guys, I'm here with Bella and Alice from Girls Wrestling, and we have some fast action questions for them. So, at the end of the match, when the game is on the line, what's your go-to takedown? My go-to takedown would be like, I think a single leg.
I'd say a snap down or a single. Yeah.
Who's the toughest opponent you ever had to face?
Oh, this girl from Northview. She was fast, really fast. I wrestled her so many times and I never beat her, but you know, she's still there still. She's going to. Yep.
I would say the girl that I went against for league. I had to re-wrestle her at. Yeah. I think she was really tough. What song get you really locked in before the match? Any song, I don't know. I like it switches up every single time. Like every single time at a tournament, new song on repeat. Recently it's been any song by Death Grips.
Mine's had to be God's Hands. I don't know if it's by, but that song, Stupid for Every Match, or something by Lyrse, like his songs for them.
What's your biggest wrestling strength?
My biggest wrestling strength is my aggression. I feel like that helps me a lot in like me pushing, you know, that helps me a lot.
I think for me too, I think it's aggression. I think I'm very like aggressive and strong. I don't know about technique, but maybe strong. Do you guys prefer double leg or single leg? Single. Oh my gosh, single.
100%.
100%. And then what's the hardest drill you guys do in practice? Like that makes you so tired.
The hardest drill right currently is the suicide in your stance. So to hold the rag, like to drag it to stay in your stance, butt low, head up. Because if you don't, we run suicide, regular suicides. But when suicides back and forth, and then we go reverse suicide and we do it all back. It's terrible, but you know, we need it.
I would say that, or honestly, just look at this. What's hard?
What about the way she
hard.
calls? Like she's she calls like bicycles or something, or like a jump good.
Yeah, she just makes us do like, we look like idiots. We like start jumping in the air. Like it's I don't know what that is. It's okay. And then after a match, what's the best post-match meal? After a match or a tournament? Like You do both. I don't really eat after my matches, but after the tournament, I can't like, I don't get hungry. Like, I don't know. I don't really get hungry, but if I were to eat something, I would eat like this.
Yeah, after a match, I can't eat or I'll throw up, so I have to eat or just drink water. But after a tournament, in and out, anything near me, I'm eating. So once it's, I don't have to cut anymore. So
I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, guys. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
All right, thanks to Bell and Alice for joining us on the program. Thanks for watching. Thanks to our sponsors, Coach's Corner and PLB Industries, for all they do. We look forward to seeing you guys next week. We check in with you and get ready to go off on the winter break.
Let's go.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you next week.